All right, all right. Hello, hello. Welcome back to Fright Fest and welcome to Alan Wake 2. That's right, it's here. 13 years of wait. Can you believe that? Holy crap. Back in the day, Alan Wake was this huge game that came out and it was on Xbox and everyone was talking about it. And as a huge Stephen King fan, it was something special. I have been waiting for this game for a long time because I knew Remedy from Max Payne 1 and 2, and then that kind of went wayside when they sold it to Rockstar. They're probably kicking themselves now, but they're working on the remakes. But Alan Wake was something cool. They'd learned the gun stuff from that, but now it was about more world building. Like they've always been obsessed with Norse, and the amount of Norse gods and ideas in Max Payne was really cool. And they brought that over to Alan Wake, and yeah, just a massive horror bonanza, just taken over from everything they've learned from like Twin Peaks and Stephen King and this cool little character Alan Wake. And there's even nods to Max Payne, but little do they know, Alan Wake also marked Remedy's own little kind of game universe, you know, the Remedy universe. And now with Control out doing its thing as well, yeah, it's kind of shaping up to be something quite feckin' special. But yeah, I never thought in my wildest dreams that we'd get Alan Wake 2. We got this thing called The American Nightmare, which was this arcade game. It was doing its thing, but it wasn't quite the same. It was like, this is never going to happen. And for a time there, I actually even thought that Remedy might close, because I just didn't see any kind of funding coming in. But they pulled it back, and Control ended up being this huge surprise mega game. And to this day, I think it holds up very, very fucking well. And we're going to see that same Control technology with the Northlight engine in Alan Wake 2. So yeah, 13 years. Obviously, it hasn't been worked on for 13 years, but Sam Lake and the boys over there at Remedy have done a wonderful job. The reviews for this are 9s and 10s, and just something special. We've got a new character in there with Saga Anderson, a cool FBI agent, which is not unheard of. We had a lot of FBI agents in the first game. And I don't think you need to have played the first game. We're going to have a retelling anyway, a catch up, you know. But is the audio there? It is, okay. It's just a very quiet one. But yeah, it's awesome. Basically, the premise for this is it's called Alan Wake. He's the star. He's a writer. They go to this kind of creepy little town called Bright Falls, and Bright Falls is special because any kind of creative entity that goes there, it has a habit of turning fiction into reality, into a horror mess. And you can see now that he's in this room. He has been in this room for the last 13 years, stuck under the influence of the dark place, this dark entity. You get to fight it in the first game. You know, being 2010, it was a very particular time for games, you know. Everything had to be dude bro shooter bro, you know. And Alan Wake was something completely different. You can see the little jump scares and everything. Very cool. So yeah, during the course of that game, it's going to show us. But yeah, he gets trapped in here with more options. Cool. With this dark entity. It takes over a couple of people and try and help them along the way. It's the idea of the duality of the mind, you know, the war against the ego, the light versus the dark. Very Nietzsche. They don't really go into it that. It's not like about philosophy at all. It's just the basic principles: good versus evil, light versus dark. Literally, in some cases, light being you know, the only thing that stands up against it. And, you know, it uses a lot of that in great metaphors, like an actual light switch, being able to go from between worlds. But yeah, so this one we'll be playing with Saga Anderson. She'll be going back to Bright Falls and see what the fuck happened here, you know, because it was a real event, a real paranormal event. And then you'll obviously have Alan Wake, who's now trapped in the dark place. Think of it like a demon dimension or something like that, but also in his own mind. And while he's doing that, somebody has taken over his place in the real world. His name is Mr. Scratch. I know it sounds a bit goofy, a little, you know, a little campy, but it's really cool. Just think of it like an evil Alan Wake. But yeah, going back even to Max Payne, they used to dabble in live action. With Max Payne, it was kind of live action comic book style panels, you know, and then we had Alan Wake doing its thing where they would take these TV shows that were like live action, but you were watching them in game. It was really cool. And then Quantum Break had its own actual TV show with Lance Reddick and stuff in it. It was really cool. Sean Ashmore. It was underappreciated again, you know. And then Control kind of messed with that too. Control brought in our little janitor friend, and they've done a great job. This janitor is actually secretly like an interdimensional being who controls a lot of that stuff. He's not a bad guy, I don't think. He's more like one of those kind of friendly god type people who's like, I'm watching you and I have control of all of the universe. So I think they'll eventually get a point. We had a little bit of DLC with Control that kind of dealt with Alan Wake 2, but it's been a long journey to get here for sure. I'm super fucking excited. Sam Lake even has a really cool cameo in there as well. Alright. Hyper acoustic. What is that? Equalizer. Okay. Nice. Clearly they've been hard at work with this one. Now, full fucking disclosure. This one is something, this game, it's digital only. Something new. And I don't know how I feel about it. It's a brand new release and it's digital only. We see it a lot with indie stuff, but not big AAA stuff. It's still $60. And it's also only on Epic on the PC side of stuff because Remedy are still independent, and that's come at a cost. And that cost is unfortunately getting into bed with people that you might not necessarily want them to. Like with the first Alan Wake, it was Xbox, you know, and then other games and all that kind of stuff. Even Rockstar buying Max Payne, but not the studio. So it's been a tough journey for them. I never want them to get bought out because they're wonderful, and they seem to be just on an upward trend over and over again. I can't fucking wait. So yeah, we're gonna get to play this. This is a no-brainer for me to buy digitally because I've been waiting, but I don't want that to become a trend. All digital future only leads to more greed and no choice for the players, and that is not a good thing for the industry. Alright, let us begin Alan Wake 2. I think, did it say anything about it might show us anyway. Just a little retelling of the first game. The hand flare, hell yes.
Back to the beginning.
Here we go. Look at him.
We all come
He's
to
comatose.
a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to
God,
live
I'm so
without
excited.
hope,
Alright.
without ever knowing the full story.
Can't put down Spider-Man 2. I got this game playing Mario. What the flip? What a year. Creepy. We got kind of like a Rorschach ink blot test thing going on. Yeah, Bright Falls is cool. It's like,
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This
That's
story
so well
will
done.
eat us alive.
the water. Cool.
This story is a monster.
The famous line is, it's not a lake, it's an ocean.
And monsters wear many faces.
It's a nod to the darkness. Cauldron Lake is where it comes from. Well, it was to kind of show that it's a whole world. It's not just a lake. It's an ocean. I love it. It's spread. A writer's worst nightmare. The horrors that you create becoming something real. What the fuck? Jesus. Who is this? Stucky? The first? Or Nightingale? It's like Death Stranding. Ew, I don't want to see old man ass. No one deserves that. Who is this? This could be anybody. My god, that's a beer belly and a half. Jesus. Don't look around. This guy's winky out. This guy's winky out. Yeah, this is someone emerging from the lake. It looks like Cauldron Lake. Let me see. Yeah, it's so well done. Yeah, I don't know who this could be. This could be Alan Wake. Let himself go after 13 years. No, but he has to come back as something. And Mr. Scratch is scary. Holy shit. It's not just that evil version or those horrible intrusive thoughts becoming reality. No. This is something much worse. Now, if it is Nightingale, he was the FBI agent from the first game. He's the prick, a general prick. This could be him. He did eventually get taken by the dark. Maybe it releases people. Jeez, the fidelity, even the hair on his back, lol. And there's Rose Marigold. She's the cute little waitress from the diner. She too got absorbed. There's a lot of people. There's Barbara as well. She was one of the first entities. Creepy old woman. And then there was Cecilia, who was the opposite. She was like the light bearer that uses a lot of light. Alan Wake's skin is in Fortnite, which is crazy. He's even got his lamp to help him out. So yeah, it is a shooter. This one's gonna start to bridge the gap between reality and old man ass. Man ass. Oh, okay, I see it. Oh. I think that was Mr. Scratch. I like that name, Mr. Scratch. Not a happy bunny at all, Tom. Scratch, scratch. Scratch away at the itch, the back of your mind, that tingle on your spine. Yes. And sprint, okay. I like this, going under a tree is like going under a ladder. It's not a good thing. Could be a passage. The Japanese Torii Gate. Someone's following you. First game had fucking crows and men and... Jesus! Fucking hell, this looks great. And a big tornado as well. This man needs some pants. Yeah, it was all about bringing that in the shadow into the light. This is definitely old Bright Falls. It's been through some changes. This guy's not long for this world, is he? Damn. Look at him, it's like a cult. No, no. No, no. Oh. Oh, no, ballsack. No, ballsack. Oof. Get off me, you bastard. Oh, too late. Damn. Hemmingway. Jesus. Here comes the cult. Time for a sacrifice. Hey, Cyber, how's it going a minute? Just started some Alan Wake 2.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
A couple of kids saw too much. Damn. So we've got a cult. So it tells me what Alan Wake got up to here is left a horrible mark. That was very Saturnine or something, right? How Alan Wake 1 started was he falls asleep in a dream and runs someone over in his car. It's creepy. It's definitely a play on Awake, you know? Oh, I'm so happy. Cannot believe how long it's been. Now that's how you start a game. Yes, it was kind of a creepy way of start. Back then, look at this, man! Holy shit! So, Sin, you're gonna hard to tell what's a movie and what's a game.
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take
How's your Friday going, dude? Played some Spider-Man 2. I couldn't put it down. Finally got that symbiote suit.
Oh my God, Mom! It's not your fault. People get all murdery.
Murdery.
What happened?
Just
Kids having to deal with psychopaths.
Right.
Yep.
Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom,
Hey, Night
it's
Springs.
so
That was
good.
the play on
No
Twin Peaks in the
spoilers.
original game.
I'll let you get back
Heavily
to the show.
inspired by
You were
Twin
supposed
Peaks.
to
I don't know
wait
if you
and
guys
watch
know
with me.
Twin Peaks. It's a
I love you
cultural
both.
phenomenon in
This
the
is what
90s.
happens when you go on work
Became
trips,
quite the
Mom.
cult classic.
Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will.
This is going to be the Halloween
Thank
event
you.
of the year. Like, Silent Hill didn't make it. There's Saga. On the left is the other FBI agent played by Sam Lake. Lead writer, Max Paynefish.
Logan thinks you should
And
try cheering
CEO
up.
of Remedy. Hopefully it's loud enough.
Kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Saga Anderson. They're all named after Norse gods. You'll see a guy named Thor and Odin later on. One Eye. Old
It
rockers.
can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Spider-Man, I guess. Hell yeah.
Okay.
100% Spider-Man today in the AM. Later I was with
Any
friends to
words of
meet and celebrate a
advice?
birthday. Nice. Congrats.
Nothing that would
Sounds like you had a great day.
cheer anyone up.
Glad to hear it. Wow. So this one, I think it's still like Twin Peaks, but I think they're going for a bit of a true detective as
Time
well.
to get to work.
So we're gonna have like a mind palace, if you want to call it, but an actual 3D physical space to work out the clues. It's gonna be a genuine investigation. And then obviously we'll have Alan Wake just tearing through his version of the dark place, which seems to be kind of New
There's
York-esque.
the car. So where's the
His
deputy?
side of stuff reminds me a little of Evil Within 2, which I think it's free on Epic right now. It's fantastic. Return 1 invitation. So the first game was split up into chapters of a book. You were looking for pages out of a manuscript. It was all about Alan trying to finish this book, but it kept coming to reality, and then things would happen and he would find it written in a manuscript. It was just wonderfully meta. So cleverly done.
I should take a look at that map.
No game has recaptured that. Alright. Let's have a look here. Now, I had played all that on...
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
I played it on Xbox. It's going to be weird. Here you go. Cauldron Lake. Alright. Now the rest of... there's the lodge as well. So what was cool about Cauldron Lake is there was this cabin on it, as you can imagine, cabin in the woods, right? But the whole thing never existed. So when Alan came here with his wife Alice, all shit started to happen. He's literally in that cabin right now. That was what the start is at. But it's just it's an entity. It's not real. It doesn't exist. As you can see, that guy coming from Cauldron Lake who just got fucking murdered by the cult. Was there a cabin in the middle of the lake? No. So it's cool. The dark place messes with him all the time. The reason it's gone after Alan is because of his power to write, and it seems to be drawn to a lot of those kind of creative people, which is interesting. It's cool. Whatever this darkness is, it's great at turning all the words of fiction into reality, all your deepest nightmares into the light. The one before Alan was a poet, because it was a good few years before. He was called Thomas Zane, and did the same thing. It turned his poetry into just horrors, you know, to the point where he finally figured out where it was coming from, something in the lake, and he used an old style diving suit like Big Daddy from BioShock, and yeah, eventually lost his life, or at least we think so. But he would visit Alan during the course of the first game as this almost godlike entity that was floating around the area as if he was still underwater. So it was a metaphor for them kind of been still trapped under there. And it's cool. It kind of plays on the idea of a writer's block as well, this creative block. It's a lot of great stuff like that. I enjoyed it. So I hope that comes back into the light, because there's a good few questions left, obviously, you know. Kind of made it seem like Alice was alive at the sacrifice of Alan, you know, and that's why he's stuck down there here with it. And Barbara came up again. Barbara was actually one of the first people taken by the darkness, but she was the love interest of Thomas Zane, so he's writing a lot of the love poetry for her. But she's your typical kind of creepy, wretched, nun-looking witch old lady who, you know, is taking people in the witch's ladle. And then yeah, you got that kind of you know, Seattle style, Oregon style, northwest of America. That's why everything's kind of dulled as well. Nice. So it's going to be cool. So we're going to have two perspectives. Lots of gunplay, lots of creepy monsters. Like, they're really taking some of the stuff I saw. I couldn't help myself. I saw from the trailer was a truly paranormal. I actually watched it during the Xbox thing the other day. It's like a paranormal event inside of an apartment. Oh, it was weird. So I'm excited for that. And like I said, this is Remedy post Control, and that wonderful Northlight engine. As you can see, it's just fantastic. They'll use it to great spooky moments and effects and physics, and Control definitely loved its particle effects. Holy hell, I don't think there was a single moment. But yeah, I suppose kind of spoilery for Control if you haven't played it, but later on you're able to fly. You're able to fly in Control. It's just wonderful.
You're half right. Anderson?
Yeah, Spider-Man was banging.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case.
So if you wonder if you think
Seems you already
Saga's a
know my
weird
partner, Alex
name,
Casey.
I get that. She's named after a
Sorry
Norse
about that,
goddess.
ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
Yeah, that's us.
Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Any witnesses to the crime?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Turn off the radio.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton?
Yeah, I love that kind of small town mentality. Everyone
Don't
knows
worry.
everyone's business.
Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
And get a bit creepy.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced
Sounds like
off.
Joe from Family Guy.
The store, the campground.
Hey,
all-
Peter.
Tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Yeah, it sounds kind of messed up, but that last session of Spider-Man, wow. It really blew me away. It finally felt like the game was coming to its own. Is that bad? Everything's kind of been sort of par for the course. I know I'm probably a little bit slower than most. But finally getting that symbiote suit, everything just felt like it. God, I didn't want to put it down. Alright, we got our flashlight.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far.
Look at this game.
Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Jesus. Case board, okay. The Mind Palace, or I think it's maybe just Mind Place. This is
The
where she.
Mind Place.
Yeah, that's where she goes.
My version of the Mind Palace technique.
That's cool.
To sift through clues and work
I
the
blame
case.
Elementary
Building
and
the Mind Place
Sherlock
again
for
each
this.
case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
Good idea, though. It's not going to help me. I mean, I'm
The
stupid.
facts are on the board.
I guess we don't have that many facts right now, huh?
Everything we know about the previous murders.
Alright, so we have a killer. We got the
Worth
victims.
taking another look.
Okay, continue. You can move around. Alright, let's see what the newest victim is called. Percy Wolf. Alright, a poor guy with his bollocks hanging out. Ted Lane, Wendy Davis. Okay, I thought it might have been Nightingale. It's okay. And then you can see the type of markings. Two of the victims are bruised, most are restrained. Okay. And we got to see, you know, something that the FBI agents didn't, that it was the cult of the word, cult of the tree. And it seemed like they snapped out of it and people found them. Do you notice that? Yeah, it's all going to be connected to the dark place. Bloating only, commonality in bodies. Not cause of death. It's always chest trauma. I think they're looking for the heart. But yeah, the bodies experience bloating, which usually comes from being submerged or drowned first, but it's after the fact. You can see that the last guy to die, Percy Wolf, actually came out of the water. It's a strange one. I think they're dead or alive. It goes back to 2010. That's cool. That's cool. So you can see Alan's been off in his dark place, but Bright Falls in the darkness has been very busy. No doubt this is all pertaining to Mr. Scratch in some way as well. He's out there fucking shit up. Alright, killer profile. Postmortem tattooing. We got murder targets have no common traits. Alright, that's not much help. And then chest trauma resembles animal butchery. Okay, the Cauldron Lake murders. Nice. So this is a little... We can go back here anytime we want, and obviously it's going to get decorated. I think this place is probably a nod to the hotel from Control. In certain parts of Control, you would go to this cute little hotel. This is where we meet the janitor and that. But each door represented another reality, and for the longest time, even as I was playing it, I could tell that one of the doors was pertaining to Alan Wake. But clearly, maybe they have plans for other new IP, but we'll see. We'll see where things go. Control has a huge future ahead of it. We have obviously got a sequel coming. They're going to do a multiplayer game as well. Just the art of the third person, like telekinesis, shooting and flying around and that. Almost like you're underwater. It was really cool. I can see potential there. I just don't want them to get ahead of themselves. And then they're remaking Max Payne 1 and 2 as one entity for Rockstar. Well, that's going to be amazing. Imagine it done in this lighting. It's insane. Whoa, did you see that? That's cool. Mind Palace does not pause the
We're
game.
just getting started.
That's cool.
Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Oh, it was mad. She just went there and came out. Yeah, that's, if you don't know about the mind part, it's all kind of got to do with the Sherlock. It was a thing before it. It's just the idea of visualizing, you know, evidence or the target or whatever you want. But yeah, Sherlock and all that made it really popular. I don't even like that Sherlock.
You putting me in charge.
Not just because of Benedict Cumberbatch, but
Look,
yeah.
Anderson,
I think Elementary's a way better show.
that I am.
Lucy Liu,
You've cracked
wonderful.
cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
It's weird the
Are you thinking
different
of
iterations of Sherlock Holmes we've had just in the last 10 years alone.
This is their last case.
The Rubber Down Jr. movies as well, which are
Real
just
funny,
entertainment purposes. They're good in their own right, but yeah. It's been a weird one. Just like things like Agatha Christie and all those others. That you never really get rid of them. Same with Archie
Stairs are
Comics
out.
as well. Archie Comics has
You
gone
okay to
through
jump down?
so many numerous different reinventions. It's good. Even like Sabrina and all that, the little witch. You good, boy? This is nice. I like this side of things. Like, this won't be all just detective and, you know, slower paced. Trust me, we'll have those moments, but I've seen numerous amount of fights. Mirror peak. Oh yeah. The right angle, yeah. A lot of cool things. I can't wait to get into Bright Falls itself as well. How do we turn on the light? Or maybe it's already on, it's just daytime. Let's see. Oh, there's the dodge. He's got that back. Nice, nice. That's the Alan Wake dodge. I really hope he's got his stamina improved, or they make a joke about it, because one of the funniest things about the original game is the man couldn't walk from here to that branch there until he just busted a nut. Just, fuck man, I'm dead. You know when you work out so much, you just bust a nut. I'm gonna bust a nut. But yeah, it's a really cool series. And the fact this just existed is once again testament to the just fucking ingenuity and perseverance of Remedy, you know? Like, I guarantee you they've got many offers to be bought and still happened.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Good for them. Because Quantum Break was a good break for them, but you know how it is when you do an exclusive for one side, you automatically piss off the other side, so it can be rough.
I like the rain.
What happens is
The only thing
you
around
do a
here
good job,
feels like home.
but you end up losing more fans than gaining.
If they did, next coffee's on me.
And you're just trying to survive as a studio and be a creative mind, you know, so it's a tough one. Control, I think, was an unbelievable hit. I don't even think they thought. I think of that year, I think it was the Baldur's Gate 3 of that year, you know. It's like, wow, we weren't expecting this. We knew, we were hoping we were doing well, but so it deserves it. It's a fantastic game. Challenging, engrossing, hilarious, just wonderfully put together. God, look at this place, man. It feels like I'm inside of a show.
That's me at your service.
Another dumbass cop.
This case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on.
Seems like there's a lot of places to explore in that. Lots of collectibles like the manuscript pages, the coffee thermoses as well. That was always a nod to. I want to have a look in here first. Oh damn, this is the torch on. Okay, not too bad of a bloom effect. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's kind of freaking out there a little bit. But yeah, this is another sign of a great engine. What does she do? Does that go to the Mind Palace or something? Sorry, I'll catch up with you in a minute. Nice. It's cool. Hopefully you guys can see okay. Always let me know about sound and picture and all that, because I've noticed games are out of control with brightness filters and bloom and all that. It's really fucking getting under my tits. Because I can see okay, but you guys don't see what I see. You see what OBS lets you see, you know. So you can have a really nice monitor that deals with light in a warm way, you know, like. But fucking OBS like, hi there, I fucked up. There's some suspicious activity. This might be his stuff, maybe. Nothing to report. Some animals regular. Hunters after dark. Poachers heard some gunshots. Not one of ours. Yeah, these woods can become extremely fucking scary at night. Yeah, a little bit of bloom, but not too fucking, not Ubisoft bad, you know. Nice. Can we get down here? Guess we can. I won't stray too far. Looks like you could probably go both ways. Is that as fast as she runs? I think so. Maybe she is. She's got a little Alan Wake in her, so that's as fast as she's gonna go. Alright. Sorry about that. I don't know, I'm going off the beaten path. Sam Lake looks literally lifelike. That's crazy. He's a good dude. Good down to earth dude. I've watched many interviews with him over the years. the dude literally like will just throw everything on the line to sell his game. I don't mean like sell out. Like, he's the complete opposite of someone like Randy Pitchford, who'd like sell his own grandmother to get a Borderlands game going. But Sam Lake he will do everything in his power to help the studio.
Now this is the scene of the crime.
Jesus.
Found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing. You know,
Good.
procedures and stuff.
Put some pants on him.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tar.
Yep.
You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining Al Esteban.
Hopefully the Fortnite collab
Does
will
this
bring
fit
some
the
new...
MO
I
of
hope
the
so,
previous
but yeah,
murders?
I don't think so. It's a strange one. They did the flashback event. People will do stuff if there's points
Step
to do it,
one.
but
Examine the corpse.
I don't really care. It's a weird mix. It's mainly because they're published by Epic, you know?
Body is positioned on the table.
I can't see this game doing
Ritualistic.
as good sales-wise as Control, just because of the Epic's nonsense, but I hope it does well. And then it being all digital as well, to me that's a tough one. They don't realize what they're getting into doing that kind of stuff. You have to be careful. Alright, let's see. So there's active clues. Key image can be selected, placed on the board. Oh, okay. Does it matter where you put the little profile? Oh, maybe you just have to put it there, is that it? And you just put it wherever you want.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Nice. Yeah, with these kind of things, they either play it really safe with investigations, and I'll figure things out long before we ever get to the proper plot line, or they're way too vague and I'm too stupid, and then we just end up with a stalemate of stupidity. Alright, this is a good idea though. I like this. This lets us visualize the clues and come to our own conclusions ourselves. I love it. Do you always have to go out the door to leave, or can you just press? No, you just do that. Boom. Boom. Wow, that's instantaneous. That's crazy. Alright, stop looking at this man's penis. Okay, so they left the heart here. Wow.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
It sounded like they were looking for something, but you know, obviously the FBI agent didn't see
Bruising on the
what we
wrist
saw.
and the cargo straps holding him down. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
We see the bloating again, as if the body's been submerged for a long time. We saw him moving. We were in control for a while. It was even creepier. Alright. Let's put all this shit together, I guess, right? Is that how it works? And placed onto the open question. Okay. Drop. Move item. Zoom. Alright. Where is the open question? Is it over here?
Doesn't look right.
Yeah, you didn't let me back up. Goals. Investigate the crime scene. Where's the rest of it? Did it disappear? Doesn't look right. Yeah. Consistent with. I like the little noise she makes. Must be tough for them, like, to start off fully new character and she's already in the driving seat, you know. Heart found near body. Nope. You discover clues can be placed onto the open question.
No.
Major chest trauma is definitely consistent. No? Haven't they all got the same open chest cavity? Okay. Cases, is that what I'm supposed to do? I don't see no open question. I did see it earlier. I saw like a little... Does it mean like this here? Oh, I see now. It's like a little clothesline. Is that what you mean? You have to stick it there. Oh, okay, I see. Sorry, there was a little grayed out question mark box earlier. I told you I'm gonna have trouble with this. It's all good. Yeah, how's everyone's Friday going? You gonna do anything Halloween-y for the
More clues to work with.
weekend?
This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Yeah, we've been trying to find what would they do with Spider-Man 3, obviously without spoilers, and Wolverine as well. Like, did they just do one Wolverine game and then move on? What did they do? Alright, deduction, the power of deduction. That's what's wrong. I don't own any ducks at all, so I'm fucked. How do you get your ducks in a row for deduction if you don't have any ducks? No! Alright, Mind Palace.
Who is our victim?
Percy Wolf.
Who killed him?
Maybe we don't know yet, do we?
Need to find more clues.
Let's talk to Numbnuts over here. Have you identified the victim, sir?
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about...
It is. I said it was Nightingale.
I haven't heard a word about him since.
Wow. I thought it was that Percy Wolf guy.
Nightingale.
He's an old FBI agent.
Robert Nightingale?
Yeah. He's a prick.
Yes, you probably knew him. Brothers in arms.
Wow.
Oh, and sisters.
Interesting. He was taken by the darkness during the course of the first game. He was the first FBI agent. He hated Alan Wake. And he was your typical kind of bumbling FBI agent who would blame Alan for everything. Like if someone farted in an elevator, it was Alan Wake's fault, you know. But interesting, yeah. So now it's interesting to see what happens, because we know Rose was taken. A lot of people in Bright Falls was taken by the darkness. They would have this kind of dulled, kind of monotone voice like this. Hello, how are you doing? You know, you could tell it was almost like a possession. And then eventually it would move on. But a lot of them, even at the very end, Rose and Nightingale were left in the credits, just as a kind of a tease for the next game. So now we know what happens. And he emerged from the lake, which is wherever this fucking darkness comes from. I don't know how they're going to deal with it. Right now it's just paranormal. I don't know if it's going to be like something beyond that.
So you knew our victim.
Well,
An evil.
didn't recognize him in his current state.
No, he's like
Yeah,
3 times the
ran into him
size.
a few times at Quantico.
Jesus.
Never worked any cases together.
Not too much we need to know
After
about
his
him
partner
anyway.
got killed in the field, he went off the deep end.
Yeah.
Got the boot pretty quick after that.
What happened after he got fired? So he's been missing since
Nightingale went
2010?
missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Be cool to hear them talk about Alan
Something
Wake
this
too.
Town wants to forget.
Yeah, cool that it's in Fortnite for sure. Like, as goofy as Jack Skeleton is shooting an AK-47, like, Alan Wake literally has guns in the game, so it makes a bit more sense. It's just, like you said, it's not as recognizable, and it's sad that that's the case, but it's the same with Quantum Break, and Control to a lesser extent. I think a lot of streamers and gamers do know Control, and it's a great game, but you couldn't ask the average, like, anyone below the age of, like, maybe 16 wouldn't have a
So
clue.
what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau
It's all
let him go?
Warzone.
I only know the rumors.
Fucking Among Us. I can't believe streamers are still playing Among Us. That
Booze
just
led to
breaks my brain.
paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head. Chased ghosts until he fell off the map.
Yeah, he did.
Guess he ended up here.
I
Literally.
bet there's more to that story.
There has to be.
No happy ending.
Last time we saw him, like I said, was a creepy, shadowy version of himself inside the diner with Rose. And Rose, interesting enough, was the new light bearer, but she was taken by the dark, so it made it basically sound like
Multiple people were here.
the darkness was
Multiple
winning.
killers?
Yeah. Damn, well, there you go. Now, see, I thought to be more panicked about an FBI agent dying, being killed, sorry.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
Yeah, somebody was
it for a
filming.
camera?
Yeah.
Someone was drinking beer.
How dare they?
They spent time here. Waiting.
And it was bad beer as well. Fucking sick sons of bitches. Sorry, it's too far. I take my beer drinking seriously. Some people are like that. I fucking dare you. The speed at which you go back and forward is great. This is basically our pause menu, by the way. Alright, we got the victim and the killers. What was the bit they were showing us at the start then? Alright, Nightingale went off the deep end. Victim is Robert Nightingale, last seen, yeah. Ex-FBI agent. Victim
Robert
ID.
Nightingale,
Yeah.
ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
That's crazy. I love that. What a callback. What a callback. What does this do? Map. Okay, nice, nice. Oh, nice job here. For later, That's funny. Multiple set of footprints. Yeah, where can we put that? Consistent. I suppose it's got to do with the killers. We assume it belongs to the killers. And we believe that there's been no interference from the police, but we'll see about that. But he did make a good observation there. They did not put a tarp down, so, you know, weather and animals can take over very easily. It takes literally minutes
Was he
sometimes.
killed here or brought here after?
It's the blood, man.
For display.
Yeah, good point. Well, we saw But we don't. They don't know what we saw. Like, we were in control. He literally came out of the ocean as if the dark place threw him up. Like, I'm done. But was he even living at that point? Like, what the fuck? Alright, what else can we do here then? Let's see, any more evidence? 2 and 3, so it's just 2 different sets of footprints. Guess we could try and follow where the footprints came from, right? Maybe. Yeah. I guess that's my thinking. Anything else? What's over here? It's where they were drinking beer. Cool. I'm just messing around at this point. Confused.
Wonder what's inside.
Follow these steps.
I should take a look around for a way to open this.
Wash
thing.
your hands. Take chicken out of the fridge. Take a nap. What? And we got some kind of a combination. Oh, look at this. Not your average combination lock. These symbols are used in control. So this is not someone from Bright Falls. This is something else. See these interlocking triangles and stuff like that? It's meant to be about shapes. And it's meant to represent, I think, like different dimensions. One represents Alan Wake, one represents Max Payne, one represents Control. You can see it right there. It's kind of showing you, right?
A creepy twig sculpture?
I think this one with the 2 triangles like that is meant to be Control, I think, because the idea of pushing into different realities, maybe. I thought the Alan Wake one was the 2 mirrored triangles, because that's the idea, light and dark and that. But yeah, it's telling you where to find the pieces. So we've got that one first. Take a nap and then wash your hands. I'm gonna go check something out.
Be right back.
Got it.
Let's go look for a bathroom in here. Let's use our light. Nice. Wow, giving us control of the flashlight. Isn't that amazing? Looking at you, Resident Evil, you fucking ponces. Alright, then we've got 2 opposing triangles almost at war with each other. Okay. And then we've got this one here. There's the deer, huh?
Hey there, Mr. Deer.
Mr. Deer.
You remind me of a dream I had.
What kind of dream did you have, huh? I want to know. Alright, so we've got symbols everywhere here. Holy moly. This is way more than 3. So we have to work out which ones pertain to the puzzle. So he said take a nap. So probably over the bed. Someone was sleeping rough here as well. Okay, so we've got the 2 opposite okay. Let's be a warning to you fellow trespassers. Say a lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano. Yeah, that was one idea that Alan was thinking about. With a lake being formed at the bottom of a volcano, did it unleash some ancient evil or entity? It didn't ever went too far. It kept things the supernatural. You know, it didn't want to go as far as ever really giving it even a physical form. The closest is Mr. Scratch, and then they would just call it the Dark Presence. But I mean, like, I've had Taco Bell and I know what a Dark Presence is afterwards. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how far into that. I like the little jump scares they're doing. Okay, so take a nap. Then he said wash your hands. So let's have a look. The bathroom. So we have this one. So 2 opposing triangles, then 2 of them up and down. Okay, and then what was the last one? What the fuck did he say about the last one? This is just kind of showing us how puzzles are going to be. Oh. Take the chicken out of the fridge. Ew. Alright. So is there one near the chicken or inside the chicken? Here we go. It's those 2 again, right? No, they're different. Okay. And then we just have to do it in that order as well.
Anderson! Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
Okay. So let's try this out in his order. So wash your hands. It was like opposing interlinked like that. Then take the chicken out of the fridge was the up and down one, yeah. And then take a nap was left to right. There you go. Nice. Not stupid as I look. Alright, some first bit of ammo. And is that medicine? I don't know, we got gear and inventory space. Wow. Don't take anything if you aren't in one of the trees. Okay, cool. Our first little puzzle done and dusted. I'm not as stupid as I look after all, thank God. Boy, do I look stupid. Anything else down here? Yeah, I like about the old Dodge back. That's funny as fuck. It's kind of goofy. What we got over here? Like Jurassic Park Lake House, huh?
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey,
Hoping control
FBI.
through the map is better.
We'd like to come in and ask a few questions
Sure.
pertaining to an investigation. Nice talking to you, too.
A little bit of white noise. Do you ever watch those movies, White Noise? They're pretty fun. About people trying to be mediums and connect or contact the dead through white noise, through, you know, radios and all that. They end up bringing something back. Michael Keaton in it. Not bad movies. Not like fucking outstanding or anything, but not bad.
Did you get lost?
I want to watch that movie we were talking about amid Pandorum. Pandorum, yeah. Alright, we done here? I don't think there's anything else we can figure out here.
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure.
Multiple
Footprints
assailants.
indicating multiple killers.
Messy
Quite the
scene.
party.
Crime of passion. Premeditated. Yeah, that's what we need to figure out. This got to be the first combination lock Cyber did solve. Yes, it is. Tell you. Ding. Just hold up a big fucking marlin, but it's a combination lock. Take a picture. It's a 15-pounder. Stitches. What happened? Stitches. Stitches are fucking itchy. Right. Are they self-dissolving ones? That's good. Itchy feeling is always healing, dude. So it's kind of scabbing around them. That's what's causing the itch. They're all good. Give it a day or two. If it's really bad, there's cream you can put on it. It'll get rid of the itch. Yeah, you might. If there are stitches that need to be removed by people, you'll want best to leave them alone so don't get irritated. Cooler and beer bottles nearby. Tripod found in your body. I think premeditated because of that, right? That can't go there. Or maybe it can. Right. And then the cooler and the beer bottles are nothing got to do with the cult, though. I think it was just some kids. I suppose we can put it there. Right now, they're just being nice at the
They planned
close.
for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready.
Dude, look at the character
They
model.
were
Sheesh.
waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's
Looks
been missing
great.
for 13 years.
Self-dissolving, yeah, it's a tough one.
Why here?
So they're probably starting to
Why now?
solve. Alright. Victim came from. I'll have to figure this out. So begins.
Profiling.
Ooh,
Get into the subject's head.
that kind of
See
like
what they saw.
that
Feel what
visual
they felt.
thing.
Use whatever
Very
I know about them to guide my intuition. to
Control
revelation.
had a lot of like pop-ups and
Piece it together.
interdimensional things talking to you. It's good that they're interlinked because Control and Alan Wake share a lot of similarities. Any clues by profiling people of interest. Good old Nightingale, alright. Missing person, ritual murder.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click.
Creepy.
Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
Yeah, this is straight out of
This
Control.
wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Yes. Now you're making sense, girl. That's a hell of a conclusion you just got there. It's exactly what he is. He's a vessel with a dark presence.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years.
So his body bloating at the bottom of the lake.
How did he end up here?
13 years of bloat.
Up from the lake that's not a lake.
No,
It's dark.
it's not a lake, it's an ocean.
He was there too.
Who is he?
You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Mr. Scratch.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
How is she getting here? Okay, I guess we just go along with it. These are some hell of deductions, lady. I suppose the bloated body, I get it, but wouldn't it have been better for us to find his footprints coming from the lake or something? We don't need to use magic powers. Feel the nightingale. I can feel that nightingale came from the lake. Okay. Fucking feel it, lads. Just gotta feel it in me dingling. Got a feeling they're gonna fuck the shit out of your mom, but it doesn't mean that's gonna happen.
Cheers me up.
Not the worst mom. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's underlined backhanded compliment I ever heard in my fucking life. Jesus Christ. She is a mama. She's off being FBI agent. FBI agent. Oh.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Damn.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Yeah, put a tarp on the body or something. I think we've got as much as we can from it. You don't want scavengers. Her hair is fucking awesome as well. GG. Sweet. Yeah, 9mm. In the original game, there was only about 4 guns, you know. But there was a good bit of combat, some very tough scenarios.
Hunches,
but he's Alan Wake.
The
He was a writer.
Nightingale came up
Barely
from
hold
that
a
direction.
pistol.
From the lake. Probably looking for
Really
shelter.
cool. This is Sam Lake as the other agent. It's not voiced by him, though.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
I don't think so.
Sure.
There's no way. He's a
It's not
very
that
heavy
complicated.
Finnish accent. Or a
Nightingale
Finnish
was out in the
developer.
woods alone at night, possibly nude.
The
Killers knew
Finns.
he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table.
Finland and
Got his
Norway
heart out,
seem to have a
but
good
then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers.
relationship.
The job is unfinished.
Sweden, they don't seem to like Sweden that much. What's up here?
Complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Right.
Haven't figured that part out yet.
That tree is so ominous. Oh my
Lots
god.
of answers for us to find.
Jesus. Sam Lake, you know, it's not an ego trip. He
I
just,
think I saw something.
he likes to put
It'll only take a minute.
cameos of himself in the game, yeah. Hello? Something just knocked on that board. Oh, that's creepy. God, this looks so good. Like he was the face of not Alan Wake, Max Payne, and he still to this day does the face, the Witch's Hut. And then he also played Alan Wake's fictional Max Payne. He was known as Alex Casey, but we know he was meant to be Max Payne. And then in the live action interviews in the TV shows of Alan Wake, which is so cool, you're like in a game watching a live action TV show. It was Sam Lake playing Alex Casey, you know, basically playing that version of Max Payne. It's just brilliantly done. And through all this great stuff that they've built, to see the disaster that was the Max Payne movie, really, it's just better off forgotten. It truly is. Jesus. The premise, the acting, the actors, everything. It's a shit show. Imagine living in here, huh? What the fuck was... Someone was held here. Wonder when we'll get our first combat scenario. Got a literal fucking cauldron in the back there. Where's the witch? Hello. I don't think there's anything in here. This does seem kind of spooky, just that teapot right there. Anything behind the door? No. Alright, nothing there. This is cool, man. I'm just going off the beaten path. Look how dense this forest is. I haven't seen a forest look this good since Uncharted 4, I'd say. I think that's the best realized. Oh, where the fuck are we? Yeah, this is hold LT to sprint. If this is a sprint, you need to loosen up your knickers because it ain't fucking sprinting. I'm gonna show you sprinting. Hey, there's a nice callback to Alan Wake as well. These little emergency boxes. They were. Oh, look at this. Looks like you could shoot these, but I don't have my gun, right? At least I don't. Oh, I do. Look at this. Oh, she's got a little charm. Logan's charm increases maximum health. What's that about? It's from her kid or something? Charm bracelet. Charmed by Logan for her mother. Aw. Hooks attached to it. Flashlight. You have 22 out of 50. You have 1 trauma pack. And then some batteries. Nice. Yeah, it was almost, you got more different flashlights in the first game than guns. You had like a high beam one. It was like, yeah, it's really cool. Quick slot, huh? Okay. I see you. See what happens if we start shooting some shit. So, how do we use it? Are we allowed to? We might be... I can see it down here. It's trying to do something. Maybe we aren't able to shoot right now? No, I don't think we're allowed to shoot yet. Equip. See, it's trying to. Yeah, it's trying. I just don't think we're allowed yet. Okay. We have to wait for our first... How far in can you
Can't
go?
go any further.
Okay.
Water's too deep.
Mm-hmm. Alright. We'll come back if we think of it. We must have our... Oh, the light coming through. We must have our first combat scenario soon enough. Oh! Did it do it? No, it didn't. Okay. Just flashlight. It's all good. I like the combat in Alan Wake. It's extremely bare, you know?
Welcome back, Anderson.
Anderson. But it's serviceable, you know? He's a goddamn writer. He's not meant to be fucking Bruce Willis. You get like a shotgun, pistol, a few other bits.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Sorry. You already went in here, didn't you? Anything else? No? No. Alright. How'd you get back here so quick, little shit? That looks really nice. I think it was having... It was a pretty damn good release on PC. It was having a few little issues with accessibility. That was it. You know, like so many different PCs out there. Couple little things to turn off, which is ladle. That's why I'll never be wholly comfortable gaming on PC.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Yeah, that seems ominous.
Gives me the creeps.
There's your
You
witch's
need to
ladle.
get out more. A witch with no heart.
Ah, that
A
seems...
strange echo of owl murder.
It also looks like Barbara as well. She had the same kind of suit and pearls on. Creepy old bitch. Let me see if it says anything about her. No, this is old, like, Salem stuff. Woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. She was a witch before. She was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. The heart she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf. Or so the legend goes, of course. It looks like Barbara. For sure, I didn't know about the heart thing. That's new. This looks like Sleepy Hollow, where the headless horseman. Look, there's the footprints. Examine the blocked path. Okay.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Yeah, what does it say? Can we zoom in? Can we look at it? Some redacted stuff. That's one of Alan Wake's manuscript pages. You can see it's kind of blurring. You see this? What's the little kind of effect? If you know Control, you know what that means. And if you know Alan Wake, you know what that means as well. It's been touched by darkness.
Barefoot. Nightingales?
Yep.
They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, how did he squeeze through there? He's a big boy.
A page full of text on one side.
She's a good...
Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school.
Yep. Manuscript.
Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a
Yeah,
manuscript.
Control's map was a
Page of
disaster.
story.
It actually started with no map.
Killer left
They
a
wanted you to
message.
use the signpost, and that was worse. So they added a map,
It's for us.
but it was quickly, hastily
the
put
text
together.
is about us.
A disaster.
The victim was one of their own.
Cool.
FBI Special Agent Robert
See?
Nightingale.
We're back in.
And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
Reading
the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Alan's typing in the
Someone
room, in
knew
the
they
dark
would hear
place.
Someone playing a game with them.
Is things happening because it's written?
Invitation.
Or is things written
How
because
could
they're
they not
happening?
accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
You be the judge. Mommy. In the darkness, you must wait
Someone's
until
been watching
Alan
us.
Wake.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way.
Yeah,
Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for
feels
us.
like he was born out of it. Us seeing him come out of the water might just be
I
like a
should profile
metaphor.
Nightingale about this page.
Alright, let's profile him. Diddle diddle diddle. Like to the Mind Palace, and you get the... Oh. That was weird. That was not meant to happen, right? Okay. Let's profile the motherfucker. You guys like to be detective? Do you like detective stuff? How do you feel about that? Trail's gone cold.
I think he came from the lake. but his tracks make no sense.
Manuscript pages. Now these used to be return 1 invitation. These used to be yeah, collectibles, but obviously they're part of it, like the lore, you know. You can see this one's from this chapter. Now on, they're probably optional finds. Everything's the whole game, especially the first one, was done out like chapters of a book, and you'd have a prologue and epilogue. But these were like, you know, boss events, and that is well done. So this is the profile and stuff. Okay, get your drink out. The page, the missing person, ritual.
We found a page in the woods.
This is cool.
A story about these
The quality
events.
is insane.
What is Nightingale's role in this?
None your business.
Carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig
Detective
out.
stuff was awesome. Hell yeah.
Something was put inside him. In his chest.
Yeah, hopefully you're doing better, dude. I know you've been. It's
I
been a
must find out
crazy year for you, player. Jesus. All right, something hidden inside of him. Some of this conclusion stuff is, yeah, it's a little bit much. I gotta say, it's a bit too much, you know. Ironically, there's a thing about jumping to conclusions, and that's what it feels like going on here.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
I don't want to go to no goddamn chest cavities.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
How'd you get from there to there? All right.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires?
Ah,
Are we characters or the audience?
there you go.
Witnesses to their design? All the above?
Yeah.
It's all about control.
It's about control, isn't it?
Happens to who. Don't let it drag
Calling the
you
game
in.
control was
Too late.
nothing short of
I'm already
mastery.
hooked.
It's such a
I need the
simple
next
word,
chapter.
but it has so much weight to it. And now they can just keep referencing it in the future. It's great. Jesus Christ, this game is gorgeous. Just keep stopping myself when the little god rays come through. I'm like, fuck.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson.
Thanks.
Forest can be a dangerous place.
They already had connections between Max Payne and Alan Wake. Quantum Break didn't have as many, but there was a few little nods. That was left off as well. I'd love to see them return some way, but yeah, it's a tough one. Yeah. Control to
Did
me
you know this
felt
entire
like
area is
the
inside
nexus of
Caldera?
everything, you know.
This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
There we go.
You got it.
Nice, I like that.
I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair?
Yeah, see, that's why I was getting confused. Her name is Logan.
Crime, Anderson.
It's
I'm not gonna
a
say
girl's
no to
name. I
quality
didn't know
time with
that.
a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
You made it back. Good.
I like the idea of a
Hope you
Hellmouth
didn't get
as well.
stuck in any of those
Big Buffy fan.
tunnels. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But
Big
the
Shap
coroner
Rocky.
won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem.
Yeah,
I'll do it
I'd like to
myself.
do
Oh,
a
and
giveaway of
Shirtbreaker called.
Amaranth's
Says he's got the
beer,
bunkers at the
the
Oh Dear Diner
vagina
in
yeast. Are you
town.
guys down?
Oh,
Hey,
and I've got
don't
a
all line
key
up straight away. Jesus,
to
calm
the
down.
gate.
Oh my
It's a
god.
shortcut back to the parking
Anyone who
lot
drinks
just
that
up the
needs
hill.
their head examined, and then probably their body examined, and then their esophagus, and probably their whole digestive tract as well afterwards. But first, we'll examine your head, though. Alright, shortcut key. Thanks. Yeah, we're not going to be reaching around. We're no fucking mortician. We'll leave that to the experts.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
Yep.
The diner.
Oh.
Right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Oh yeah. Oh dear diner. Very famous. Very famous in the first game. Don't know any bookers though, but I mean that could be anybody. I love this. Maybe be able to walk around Bright Falls. Yeah, Night Springs is kind of like Outer Limits, Twilight Zone vibe.
Seems like a nice town so far.
And Bright Falls
Burgess
is pretty
aside.
much Twin Peaks.
Pretty
That's why
nice.
that one's called Mirror
Cute
Peak.
lodge we got set
It's a
up
nod
in.
to Twin Peaks.
We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being
Look at her. I love that she's wearing her little sweater.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
not a surprise about
Will they let us drive? That's the question.
Doubt they see much
There is some driving sections in the first Alan Wake, and they are questionable at best. One of my little fun games I had during the 360, and everybody shits all over it, was the Alone in the Dark remake. It's a really weird one. Alone in the Dark started off as a, back in the day, it was all classic point and click horror games, but Alone in the Dark kind of moved forward like Resident Evil and Silent Hill, but never retained any sort of hype as they did, It was closer to the Clock Tower series than those two. But over the course of time, they tried to relaunch it.
Kid's
lot.
lunchbox?
Cold
An
case.
Alex Casey movie lunchbox.
Ooh, Alex Casey.
Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Have a heroic day. What's this? It's creepy. Oh, fragments of a manuscript. Maybe we can put them together. Sure. That's weird. It's literally Easter eggs, see? Because there's Easter eggs all over. Manuscript fragments. Mind Palace. Pistols. What's this? Again, more bullets. Increase the maximum. This is cool. Again and again. Hold the fire button. Activate auto. Nice. But yeah, so the Alone in the Dark remake, considered to be absolute shit game by pretty much everybody except me. I secretly love it. It ended up being this game where it takes place basically in New York, and the devil is coming in. He's just ripping out of the ground and everything. It's so goofy. But it had some cool shit. Everything you would pick up, you could combine, and you would open the sleeves in your jacket. This is on the 360, so it was ahead of its time. You open up the sleeves of your jacket, and you would add like fucking deodorant to a lighter, and then you'd get like a fucking Molotov spray, and you'd add stuff to your gun. It was kind of cool. Now, it was really awkward, and had driving sections that was so bad that it made like some of the best GTA clones seem like a god-given fucking genius move. But yeah, it would control like some of those old fucking what's it called, twisted metal games, or Carmageddon or something. The car was like a box that was trying to turn. But yeah, I weirdly loved that game. It was hard, obtuse, but highly cinematic, and I enjoyed it. And it used to use the Mystery of the Bulgarian Voices as the music in it, which is this really cool Bulgarian, obviously, like fucking choir. Goes back like probably hundreds if not thousands of years, but it's pretty special once you hear it. So what do we do here with the fragment pieces? They're trying to tell me here, see this here? Where do I put them together? Do I buy stuff with them? Is that, oh, that is what you do. That's brilliant. So fragment pieces are actually skill points, motherfucker. So yeah, Easter egg or not, I just got 2 free skill points. Look at this place. Yeah, I'm loving this. The speed you get there. Little pop-ins here and there, that's okay. Yeah, I hear the performance across the board, and they've worked very hard on console. I hear it's very good. Just PC having
Casey,
some issue with
what's
compatibility.
the
That's about it.
shape?
Who are you playing as? This is Saga Anderson. She's a brand new
A
character,
triangle.
I don't get
an
it.
FBI
Yes, you
agent.
do.
She's cool. The Saga thing, I know you're like, what kind of name is that? It's because both Max Payne and Alan Wake, they're all heavily
fit the
inspired
clues
by
all together
Norse
yet.
mythology.
Heart removed.
Only mainly in
Tripod.
names.
Tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera?
You good, bro? So yeah, Saga is a Norse goddess or someone's daughter, maybe Odin's daughter or something. But yeah, even the first one, we've had Odin and Thor, and there's a band in the game called the Old Gods of Asgard. They're old biker dudes. They're hilarious, but they're played by actual band Poets of the Fall, who have done almost 99% of the music in all these games. They have like real ass music, and they've done songs in this as well. They're really good. There's your shortcut key. Nice. So yeah, she's a new character. We will be playing as Alan Wake as well. Obviously, he's stuck in the dark place right now, so it'll kind of slip between the boat. But you know, I'm taking it handy. I might as well get a move on. You're right. I know you might be missing, but yeah, I've seen her. She has lots of guns and combat, so we'll see
Here we
when that
are.
happens.
Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Wait, is there anything going on here? That police officer, he's got some stones being out here on his own. I don't trust this. This whole fucking forest comes alive. The darkness is able to control people, birds. There was like a fucking giant tornado that was coming at you. All sorts of shit. Creepy. Alright, back to Bright Falls. So, yeah, this is a cool little Twin Peak inspired village, you know. Small town,
I can't get that
Oregon based kind of
I've never
Northwest
seen reach out
American
so
town.
before.
Everybody's sticking to themselves.
Yeah,
Kind of
impressive
weird, kind of
work
insular.
So far. With your technique,
It's great.
these
It's a dark
hunters
place,
were
just alternate world.
fast.
Yeah, pretty much. It's kind of what they're getting at. That one looks like it's New York
I'm
based.
thrilled to be here for this mystery.
It's cool. A lot of neon, wet, darkness. Creepy monsters. Oh, here we go. And the Deer Fest is back, of course. A festival no one's ever heard of, but the town takes very seriously. Sound familiar?
I'll park there anyway.
This looks
I
cool.
want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
But yeah, since the first game in 2010, we've had like a weird little American Nightmares, they called it. It was just a arcade shooter side game. It's like 5 or 6 hours long. It's not a big deal. It was just arena. There was no real story in it.
The diner's just up the waterfront.
And then
Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
then we had a DLC for Control called AWE, you know, but it actually stood for Alan Wake Event. And it also was Alternate World Event, which was Control's version of you know, parallel universes. They do a good job with it, but I think it's Control. You know what I said, like parallel universe is just a bad thing to get into. They do enough, and they keep it purposely vague that it doesn't trample on anything. You know, they're slowly trying to build a kind of universe out of all this stuff, and it's interesting for sure. And if anyone can do it, Remedy can. It's one of those things that it's not necessary because, you know, they all stand on their own, each one of their games. But it's a nice way of paying homage. There's the coffee thermos. That's what they're actually walking around as. The coffee thermos was a big thing in the first game. There were collectibles. They might be in here as well. I think the collector's edition had a coffee thermos too. But yeah, it's kind of, they don't say it's based in Oregon, I don't think, but that's kind of what they're going for. So if it feels like something out of Twilight or something, yeah. Oh, Twin Peaks, Twilight Zone. Nice. You don't really get to move around in the first game. There's a few streets, but they're just covered in baddies. But yeah, it is a third-person shooter.
Out. Be right back.
Hello there.
Take care now.
Take care. Can I talk to you? Yeah, so Saga she is completely new. Where's that coming from?
For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Main Radio Hour.
Pat Main is back. Oh. He was a cool radio host in the first game. He was like, this crazy shit's going on. Oh. I like that you can explore around here. Yeah, so there is shooting. I know it's kind of a slower start. They're just getting you used to the Mind Palace and that. And doesn't mean her section's going to be slower. But I wonder, will her character have more meaning, you know? Maybe she isn't a wholly
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Character. Let's see if we can come back there with a key or a bolt cutter maybe. It's really nice. Because no one's introduced for nothing, that's for sure. You can see the town's kind of run down. Whole thing just... Who's talking? Rain's on the main. Hello there, sir. You don't want to talk to no goddamn motherfucking FBI. What about you? What are you doing? Someone was talking. Hello. Yeah, poor Alan Wake, he came here with his wife Alice just as a vacation. He's like a writer's block and trying to make a movie out of his book and stuff. It's one of those kind of timeless premises.
Welcome back, Anderson.
I like the way he says Anderson. The way they call him like Godson and all that. Godsons. Warsons. Another map. Cool. I was not expecting this. Manor Wellness Center. Oh my god, yeah. When they put him into the fucking home. Oh, Valhalla Nursing Home. Cool, cool. Yeah, that was some creepy times. Nice. Yeah, the Oh Dear Diner. Tell ya, the whole town feels like it was just lifted out of the 1970s. Nothing's moved on. I wish I could punch him.
Jesus, Charlie.
What have we got here? Percolated. Alright. People addicted to coffee. The Pine Funeral Home. God, this looks fantastic. Jesus. Some of those shots are just like real life. My eyes keep like double taking. Yeah, all this stuff ends up getting really weird. Like shadows of big deer mannequins and that. Some of the hardest parts of the first game was when the dark presence would turn poltergeist and it would like shake objects and then fucking throw them at you. Breakneck speeds. That shit hurt. Alright, everyone's being notably weird because they know the FBI is here. What are you doing down here? You hiding something?
The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls.
Yeah, thank you.
It's nice to have you here.
Fuck off.
Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Oh my god. Shitty bastard. Why are you trying to... You must be Sheriff Brake.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm
It's Sean Ashmore? It is.
No, I wouldn't say no to another.
They brought him
I'm
back.
Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker.
Hello,
Let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
They brought Sean Ashmore back. I can't remember if it's the same guy from, because they're twins, from Man and Medan, but he is from Quantum Break, Remedy's other game, which is good.
Your
Time
deputies
bending.
said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
It's Aaron
Now,
Ashmore
didn't
and
Thorpe
Sean
still on
Ashmore,
about
right?
that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as...
I'll always
the
remind them
type,
from
but you
Smallville.
decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say.
Yes, sir.
Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Yeah, he was in Man and Medan. He's a busy boy. Likes his video games.
Through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Annie was the Iceman from the old
Well, it's
X-Men.
slowed down ever since
So what did Aaron
Yes.
Ashmore do?
Missing person cases spiked around 2010.
Oh, Veronica Mars.
Defense
Okay.
was built just after.
What else is he known for?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
That's about it. Yeah. Sean's the video game head. Okay, cool. I'm back. Hello, how's it going, DPG? Finish beating Let It Go. Star Wars Skywalker. Nice, nice. Round 2, right? I want to talk to this chick down here in her little suspicious Men in Black suit. What are you doing? Creepy little shit. Anything else down here? I like that we can just
I'll be
wander
back
off.
in a second.
Roger.
I love wandering around. Yeah, I think his voice being like that voice is probably a nod to the original Alex Casey. It's just another cheeky nod to Max Payne, and I love it. Anything else? This is cool, man. You really can explore Bright Falls. That's wild. This was just like a tiny area in the first game. I love this squelching of her boots when she's running around after being in the... can't go in there. Not yet. Everything's just squelch. I don't know how the rain doesn't get into your bones when you're out here. This is our kind of weather, though. Bank of Bright Falls. I'm trying to think, like, places we went into was definitely police station in the first game. Police station, diner, there was radio station. There's a couple of random little places when we came back. That was about it, but it was all kind of pretty linear. This looks fantastic. Congrats to Remedy. I expect nothing less from them. Be interesting if this gets DLC. I think they've said they've got huge plans for DLC.
Anderson.
Cool bit. First one had a couple of extra chapters as well. But cool. Setter is better.
Setter is better.
Sure, red setter. Okay, some kind of mayor fucking campaign. Not much, huh? Not Trump and his crazy fucking fans. Clay's Glam House. Alright, let's get in here to the Oh Dear Diner. Holy shit. This is how the game ended, just them staring out the window. I wonder will there be mention of Rose. If she's in here, I'm gonna get those heebie-jeebies. Hello. We're back, holy god. Spend a lot of time in here.
Corpses are part of the job. can't dwell on it too much.
They must be the morticians, are they? Let's see who's in here. Any creepy people? Back there in that dark hallway was where we met Barbara Yeager. She touched the darkness. There was one girl, like it was a Cecilia. She was like afraid of not being in the light. And then the old jukebox used to kick. And right here used to be Thor and Odin Anderson. Actually, I don't know if they're Anderson. I don't know if they're related to her. Jukebox is out of order. Oh, they got the poor old thing. Can only take so much of the same song being played over and over. I was a big fan of Coconut. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Kept playing that goddamn song. Put the lime in the coconut. Come on, doctor. Yeah. So we'd kick the shit out of it. No sign of Rose anyway. That's good. Yeah. Should we go back here? Man, it still creeps me out to this day. It's been a while since I played Alan Wake. I have the remaster, but kind of, it's nice to refresh yourself. But if you know it well enough, it's almost nice to not refresh yourself so you get this kind of nostalgia.
Rest easy, buddy.
All these fucking deer heads. These feel like portals or something. She's got one in her mind palace as well. How's your day going? Hey Jack, how's it going? Hello, hello. The feck is up. Feck is always up. If feck is down, life is just one big frown. You can't have that. How's your Friday going? Mommy. Yeah.
I need a tool to get this open.
Who are you calling a tool? Anything creepy in the bathroom? No little jump scares or anything? We got a few of them so far. Just Mr. Scratch having a good old scream at us. I think making the jump scares live action is even creepier. This light used to come on and off, and that used to make Cynthia freak the fuck out. Alright, nothing else back here. It's a mirror. No one to talk to here with the mortician. This guy looks a bit weird. You the Bookers?
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson.
Morticians?
Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
What kind of pie is that? Looks nice.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress.
Okay, so they're the people that ran away at the start.
Scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
They're not the morticians.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress
Alan Wake
about.
2, hell yeah.
Okay.
Many game sequels this year. Yeah, this one took fucking 13 years from the first one. It's just the way it is. I mean, like Spider-Man 2 and that. In fairness, now we've had about 3 Spider-Man games in about 5 years, which is unfucking precedented. Is it sequels or is it just Marvel inundation?
What
Too
were
much.
you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer.
About to collect mini kits. Nice.
We're here from New York.
You are
doing
a
some
Star
research
Wars
on a famous
superfan.
novelist Alan Wake went missing here. I was down at the lake getting some details.
First
Perfectly legal.
nod to Alan Wake. It's important that we don't forget him because he went
So
missing
what did
too.
you see in the woods?
This
You guys gonna see the
big
FNAF
dude
movie?
Came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Okay. Deer Fest. Deer
What makes you
Mask.
say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree."
Cult of the tree.
And
Red rum. Oh.
The whole thing was terrifying.
Yeah, that's very controlled. That usually means like there's a dimensional thing going on. Interesting. We saw the Cult of the Word as well. Profiling of the Bookers. Interesting that they show them like that, as if it's the same person. Cult of the Tree.
The Cult of the Tree.
Off the bed. Hey, Amid, have a great weekend, dude. Thank you for hanging out. Later.
The symbol is 2 triangles.
2 triangles.
Cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
How does she know? How does she do that? Magic powers?
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
Movie sequels, yeah. What do you think the future of Star Wars will be like? Ubisoft, I heard, is after delaying a couple of games. One of them may be Outlaws. Hope not.
No trespassing.
My book has questions.
See the way they
Ask
talk.
the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Mm-hmm. So she's working on a book as well, of course. Of course. Everyone's a goddamn writer. But you know what? That's not a good thing. Because the darkness feeds on these creative minds, you know. Alright, so this is the radio. Pat made 9 of those. Okay, cool. Alright. That's what the manuscript page there. I think I...
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
We won't bother, right?
Told you not to keep that.
Might be fun. Oh, there it is. Look, there's... You know this. No, they seem like... Oh, Jesus, who's the waitress?
This could prove to be helpful.
Is it Rose? I don't think so. No, she was a redhead.
More questions.
Oh, there is Rose. Oh, God.
Saga Anderson.
She's changed to go, but she used to be a redhead. She doesn't look like she's aged a day.
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl.
How does she know? She's been here before.
How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do.
Rose Marigold.
And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
Yeah, what the fuck?
She drowned. What? Your daughter.
What the fuck is going on?
That's so weird. You don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories.
What?
Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
That's not creepy or anything. She was the last holder of the dark, poor Rose. She was young back then, first game, so it might still be her. That's very different. Cult necklace. Yeah, so these triangles, they represent all the games, the different versions of the triangles. They're not just symbols, each one of them. And it's kind of cool because if you think about the game long enough, the triangles make sense, you know? Opposing ones, interlinking ones.
A cult murdering a man is pretty extreme. Why didn't you tell the police what you saw?
We did. We told those 2 idiot deputies. They didn't listen. And they wanted
Yeah,
to
idiots.
go Ed and I.
Who's Rose? She's the
Bright Falls.
fucking
it's just Alabama with
waitress.
trees.
Alabama.
This is my case now, and no one is throwing you in jail. If you need anything else, just come to me.
Got it.
Gotta be
Thank
careful.
You, Saga.
Yeah, Rose in the first game, she was a happy little waitress, but unfortunately got turned with the darkness. She's one of the last faces. Who was Hello?
We're all good, Ed. You can ease up now.
Let's go talk to her. How actually we know each other? Yeah.
You think they serve avocado toast here?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't count.
We can't trust
So
her.
Rose, help me out. How do you think we
Is she
know
making
each
stuff
other?
up, or does Saga have a
We all
past?
know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces.
It's creepy though, like just this waitress here forever, like a fucking ghost haunting the place.
Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest.
Her face definitely
Practically everyone will be
do a
wearing
little
one.
work.
Good to know.
I guess I'm just so used to her original. But maybe she's wearing someone else's uniform. Who was going hello? Good day. Yeah, it's sad to not see the boys there. Odin and Thor. But if they're still alive, Jesus guys. They were fucking old as muck back in the first game.
Good day.
I don't know how much time has passed. Oh, hello, Mr. Deer. How much time has passed in the world? But no, it said 13 years. So yeah, it's set in modern times. Set this year. Cool. Yeah, I don't trust Rose at all.
My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
All right.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's crazy how good.
Well, Casey, I gotta
look,
leave.
just like Sean Ashmore.
Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Those pants
Have
are
you heard of
tight.
this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend.
This town ain't quite right. No
Tonight, the
way.
cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find
Never
out
was.
you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff.
Morning.
Looks like you have some guests.
Morning, Ted.
I love small town
Yeah,
America.
real important guests.
Everyone's a character.
Always
Everyone's a
on the crowd,
goddamn
right?
main character.
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Crazy bastards. What's going on over here?
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. He always has been. Why?
You want to
What'd she do
talk.
now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible.
You don't say.
But it's best not to take it personally.
Yeah, Sean Ashmore played the main character from Quantum Break, their other game.
Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
But it might be a nod.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Look how the sheriff's like the youngest guy here. What the
Oh,
fuck?
this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, I
Anything
know
you
it
need,
well.
Just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
I'll be right with you, sir. Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
You know how sheriff departments are about FBI
Speeding happening here, I see.
coming in,
Sir, some patience, please.
meddling with stuff, you know? Little water bottles. Some great fucking audio design here. I like that you can move around and find stuff too. Doesn't have to be the be all end all. But it's a nice bit of interactivity there. One of you stealing the toilet paper. How fucking dare you? It's definitely a small town, you know. The curse of the toilet paper stealer. During the days of 2020, it was crazy. It was crazy. I'll catch you red-handed. What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? Sounds like you get too much time in your hands. Uh-oh. Where'd you come from? You scared the poop out of me. Huh? It's a nice mirror you're cleaning. Do us all a favor and fuck off. Anybody in the holding cells? I remember there being one creepy bastard in the holding cells in the dark corner of the cell.
They locked up an innocent man.
And I think they were eaten by the darkness or something. Hello. It's a shady mustache. I think you're probably guilty and I don't even know you.
I swear I didn't do anything.
You look a bit...
They're a lying bunch of bastards.
Jesus.
You believe me, right?
Yeah, I do. What else we got over here?
I can't get through this.
Oh, gotta get through this. I gotta get through this. Nice lot of vanguardy. A lot of police women as well. I love a lady in uniform. She comes with her own handcuffs too. She had me the bother. Hey. Anything in here? I'ma steal your shit if it's not locked down. You can't stop me.
Agent?
Agent? Doctor? Doctor. That's Miss Saga to you. Yeah, Rose.
As you know, the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents.
Yeah, it's me.
Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, ma'am.
Can I take this chair?
I'm being serious, Nelson.
Yeah, Nelson. My fucking name is Nelson anyway. I'm gonna steal your batteries. I'm going to steal your bullets as well. Rain or shine, Tasmania. Don't mind me. Oh, adventure tours on television.
I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods.
Really?
We've only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season.
Oh, nice. The TV shows are back. Oh no, it's Smokey the Bear.
Help.
That's some Canadian acting right there. Holy shit.
Did somebody call for a tour guide?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences.
Jesus Christ. Mission Impossible 8 has been moved to May. Yeah, next year's going to be a very boring ass year for movies, won't it? Everyone's some evil shit that's creepy. This can do ultrasound on pregnant cat. Ooh.
I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Yanko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why, at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government.
Fuck
We
the
have
government.
butters. Oh, wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere.
He's acting. Oh yeah.
Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters
It's so
of
funny.
Fright Falls Dam.
Yeah, so to do those bits in live action. Lots of little parts of live action. That's where Night Springs. I hope Night Springs comes back. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Damn, she busted through that. She's like, I don't watch this show anymore.
So we share a morgue with the funeral.
That's Sam Lake right there.
Shoestring budget.
Face of Max Payne,
I guess you
CEO
guys don't
already.
have that problem, though.
Me first.
Our only coroner
You
rotates
son of
between
a
a few other
bitch.
towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform
We
examinations.
got Iceman from
Yes.
X-Men. This is how I got downstairs, man. Don't make it weird. It's darker than a nun's arsehole down here. What the fuck? Let me in.
Something about more.
Alright, we've already found like room for like 3 areas. Yeah, it's just one small part. I like the inventory management. I think we had, did we have that in the first game? Maybe we did a little bit. Cult shortcut key. Alright. Let's go see a dead body. You guys want to see a dead body? That's right, you ask, and I'll give us. Something just fell out there. We'll have some combat with her as well, of course. It's not all Detective Jazz. I've seen some really creepy events with her. Going around all of Bright Falls, you'll start to see the creepiness. Who are you? You guys pay your electricity bills, or no?
It's not opening.
Alright, morgues are just generally scary as is. Look at that reflection of the light. Nice job. Fucking Remedy out here, putting them all to shame.
Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Oh, old dead man penis. Jesus, cover your eyes, DPG, cover your eyes. We gotta shield the children. We must shield the children from the penis. Okay. External.
What was the cause of death?
I think it was this chest
What other
vagina right
clues
here.
can the body give me?
Is that the medical term? Chest vagina? Are we good with that? I'm sticking with it.
There's writing on here.
Someone wrote on your heart.
Can't make it out.
Let's see if he's got any nose buggers. Or ear buggers.
That.
Or dick buzzers. Writings
The
on the
body
wall.
shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
Is that what happened?
It doesn't add up.
It's the other way around.
Uh-huh.
Of course.
They did leave something inside his chest.
What was he? Underpants? Squeegee?
This looks like text.
Sponge? Yeah.
A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
No.
Defensive wounds.
He's got a tramp stamp. Is that everything? You want to zoom in? Don't zoom in on the bollocks. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Danny man, I see what killed him. He died of a tiny penis. It's happened to many men. First they go incel, then they start hating women, then they hate life. They eventually die of having a penis so small, even a microscope couldn't find it. It's okay. It's okay. It's alright. Rest easy knowing your penis is smaller than everyone else's. Alright, so everybody good here? I'm just gonna go vomit. What is it, you don't like blood? No, I've nothing against blood. That's the tiniest penis anyone has ever seen. In Dexter's laboratory. Alright. Examination of Or Nightingale. He died as he lived, like a bitch.
Can tell us.
He always was a bitch. And to learn from body. What are those little suckers or something? Okay. Body's been prepped and ready for surgery. He had a tramp stamp of Wile E. Coyote in a bikini. I don't judge.
Nope.
Cause of death was chest vagina. I'm not stupid. Looks like something was put in there. That's right. It was an alarm clock. Replaced his heart. He's a tin man. Anything to learn from the body. What else? Cause of death is Bloody McBlutterson. Yeah.
Chest wound is cause of death. But the corpse is bloated. Waterlogged.
He took on a lot of water.
Doesn't add up.
600-pound man. Okay. Next up, we have the smudged text under the skin. Ritual writing. Some kind of tattoo. It's too smudged to read. It's because of the water. But it did say something. Find evidence. Illegal words. Oh, sorry, not illegal words. Eligible words. It says something though.
There's definitely something in his
I'm a
chest.
detective.
Did the killers leave it there?
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Can't wait. Okay, okay. Wait, do you see that new King Kong game? Whew. They're sadly calling the worst game of the year. I don't agree with that. I think it's okay. It was built in like less than a year. Small team. You know, it's a good solid like 4 out of 10. Should be sold for like $20. Now Gollum still holds the key to the worst game of the year. It's just pants. Absolute pants. Alright, nice. Ballerina spin-off John Wick. Oh, nice. Yeah, Anna de Armas, she showed that she could do some action in the Bond movie. She was badass. Captain America 4, BlizzCon next week. Wonder, yeah. Do you like Blizzard games? FBI jackets, cool. Hell yeah. Would you wear one? I want to get one of those flight jackets. They're all kind of back in now. You know, the leather jackets. I call them flight jackets. Without any of the badges or anything. Yeah, they're very back in there. Alright, cool. So we go to our Mind Palace with the flick of a button. Oh, you can actually see a little bit of rendering there. Didn't show that before. Just go show it is real time, you know. It's still very impressive. So that's our pause screen. Everything. Alright, I think we're done here. Anybody gonna reach in there? She's gonna do it. Oh no, not the penis. Not the penis. It appears he has another penis inside of his chest penis. Oh god, it's the xenomorph. Hello, my baby. Hello. Anyone see Spaceballs? No? Want to see a chest burster hanging out? It's a manuscript page. Was it a calling card? Use some gloves, lady. And it's a calling card from the cult.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Dear Penthouse.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light.
Oh, the Taken.
Light hurt them, made them vulnerable.
That's what they're called.
Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
There's Alan Wake in the room.
Someone's created
all
a
live action.
fantasy about us.
So cool.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages.
Uh-oh.
I didn't think they were relevant to this case.
This is from the first game, probably.
I have them right here.
It's a whole book. Yes. The Return. Cool. Creepy. Someone's watching you, buddy. What did you just do?
No, wait.
Who was that?
Sheriff?
What the hell? Show me the clicker.
It's happening. Jesus Christ. Damn. That was awesome. That's what you get for making fun of his Winky.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
You tried to warn her. The Taken, as they're called. He's a chunky bastard. Hello, Nightingale.
I'll make you pay.
You're supposed to be dead. He literally opened up the book.
No weapon.
No weapon.
The page said
We
to
do.
get into the light.
Yeah. The light will, avoid being detected by enemies, but also recovers our health. He's looking for the light switch. This is an interesting way of doing stealth. So he's looking for the clicker, which was a tool that Alan would use. It's literally
My gun's out in the hall.
a light
Gotta
switch.
get it back.
A light switch from the wall. But I had the power every time you would click save haven to restore some of your health. We believe we're attacking the safe haven while in combat will become temporarily unavailable.
Go.
Let's get that gun, huh? Damn, he's already killed some of the cops. God damn, you're a beefcake. Watch out.
Vanished.
is awesome. I Just Dance 2024. Ooh. End of chapter. That was wonderful intro. So we got a little bit of taste of combat there just at the end. Now we're part of the story. Alan tried to warn them. Told them. Now do we go back to him? Continue. Get to see everything's like a Rorschach paint. You see that? Oh wow. The amount of respect they're showing for the first game is just great. End of chapter, literally like a book, like a TV show, complete with credits and songs. And previously on Alan Wake. I'll see the creator. Okay, nice. It might be good. What song would you like us to dance to? K-pop or something? Overwatch 2 will be getting some K-pop skins, you know. There's a good few movies there, DPG. Oh, yeah. You guys have any leather jackets or anything? What's your favorite piece of clothes right now? It almost looks like she's like dunking her face underwater. Nice. Alright, we could stay and listen to all that, but we'll be here for Christmas. Okay, so...
He didn't have a heart.
Yeah.
But he still got up.
Casey's here too.
The page predicted all of it.
The death is real.
It helped me fight him.
Is anything real?
He just disappeared?
You good?
What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just
He did.
vanished.
He opened up the fucking manuscript.
The sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
It's brilliant.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming.
Who
One
knew?
more mystery.
It's like open up the Necronomicon. Like who knew opening up that book would cause that?
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
No, there's not.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit.
No.
This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder.
I'm in shorts,
turns
guy
into a
all year round.
monster.
Really?
Is there a connection?
How do you get away with
Looks
that?
to me like the
Football
cult of the
shorts.
tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
I want to watch. I do want to watch the creator. I hear good things. What's that other one? Is it Rebel Moon? When's that coming out? I want to watch that. Where's the fucking game, you know?
These pages are important.
Jesus.
Breaker dropped one before he disappeared.
Looks like he killed 2 people. 2 cops.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult.
Overlap.
A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Stop the monster. Cool. I like that Nightingale's like a boss. I always wonder what was going to happen with him. Creepy bastard. Alright, manuscript pages. Yep. Alright. Jesus, yeah.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him.
They seem much
Pages
stronger.
predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Yeah, they do definitely seem much stronger. For later. Alright. Where did Nightingale go? Back to Cauldron Lake. The overlap. Very interesting. When the sheriff opened up the old manuscript, he was like, oh, we just collected those pages. It's clearly the story from the first game. And it's like opening up Pandora's box all over again, you know? And immediately absorbed them into it. And you could see it like it almost released the darkness too. Cool, look at this. Alex Casey lunchbox. Cauldron Lake murders. It's mad. It's probably one of the best pause screens I've ever seen. Just in the entire, like, you know, a lot of the games this year have moved away from the traditional quest line bullshit, which is great. I was very happy for that. Spider-Man 2 has been a treat. That was something else. I really feel like the game is after taking off.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake.
They're like lentil
Calls
soup.
him a
Sometimes, yeah.
taken.
I don't have a leather jacket, but one of
We
those
need to head
would be
over
cool.
there.
Trying to
Stop
look like I came out
before
of Top
anyone else
Gun.
gets
Right.
hurt.
Okay.
I do. Ever since I was like went out on my own, I've always loved leather jackets. I only technically have one real one. It was like 300. But it stinks. That's the only problem. So like no matter what you put on it, stinks. The real leather stinks. I have a lot of you know, cheaper ones that I wear that I kind of like as well. They're just good for everyday use. Yeah, I've always had a thing for. But yeah, the ones from Top Gun are cool. Yeah, little kind of flight ones. For sure. I like them without any badges or writing on it. You'll notice a lot of my stuff, I have no writing on anything. I'm not a big fan of that at all. I'm weird like that. I don't really wear that many band shirts. I have a few from tours and that. Yeah. I don't know. I like my plain tees. Might feel a bit boring, but when you put writing and art and shit on them, you have to then match
Sheriff
that
Breaker
kind of stuff.
disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down.
Jesus, he's
you
killed
two
two of
handle
them.
things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible.
Did they not care?
We'll do what we can, man.
Hello, your colleagues are dead? Looks really cool. Yeah, he seems really strong. The Taken from the first game, besides the big brutes, were very simple.
That's crazy, right, Thorne?
3 or 4 bullets.
Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything?
Yeah.
He's dead.
As if these guys weren't around for the entirety of the first game.
Crazy talk. Monsters aren't real and
Crazy talk.
sheriff here.
Just happened to be so dark down there as well. That's usually a good sign. Now that everything's free, the first time becomes nighttime in this game, it's gonna be fucked up. You know, it's not quite vampires and all that, just think of it like light and dark. So yeah, they're closer to possession than full-on demons. But the way it works is the nighttime gives them a shield, and lights, flares, street lights, anything like that will burn away their shield, and you just shoot them in the fucking face. But if you shoot them without burning away at first, they're immortal. So it's a simple enough structure, right? Burn, and then later on you get like better flashlights in the first game. So yeah, it did become quite samey, but it was as much to do with the story as it ever was about combat. Who's this crazy bitch?
Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
It's a Karen.
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Look at that face. Look at that face, huh? She'd suck the fucking acid out of a car battery. Look at her. God dang. Alright, guess we're moseying on. Hope we won't play it too much longer, but
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous.
More combat in there.
We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have.
When I'm inside, I'm
Can you call
shirtless.
it in, KC?
No, same.
Smart choice, Anderson.
I hate being too warm. I run warm as is.
Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare.
Wow.
ASAP.
Call him back up. It's a miracle someone thought of something. Hello there, you're not
Think
creepy.
we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
Saga so far is pretty cool. I think Rose is probably telling a bit of truth. Maybe something's gone on with her daughter. What happens is the darkness tries to force feed you its own reality. Us, the player, have to figure out if it's real or not. It's kind of clever. They basically conjured the entire cabin out of thin air, made Alan think that his wife was drowning with the entire of the game, you know, and being kidnapped by people. There's a lot of creepy shit. It's all just traps laying everywhere. It's cool. That's another side of it I like. Like, it is paranormal, but even after everything, you're still like, are we going mad? Is Alan going mad? The car can be used to travel between locations. Can we drive it though? Would they dare? Would they dare?
Clock out, get a beer.
Alright.
Or maybe 3.
No. There was driving sections in the first game, and they were goofy. They were serviceable at best. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can just get into a combat scenario in the forest, and I'll leave it there.
Come clean, Anderson.
I'll be playing
I know why
lots more of this.
Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer.
Hey.
Alan Wake.
Awake.
Tammy mentioned him.
The clothing's
She's
certainly
writing a
not
book on
enough
his
that I spend
disappearance.
lots of money on it, right? Football tops, football boots.
detective
I hear you.
character from his
How's that been
books.
going lately?
Alex,
We should put a bit of a break on it while you recover.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Yeah, I won't spend too much on it. Like,
Same name,
I always say,
similar
like,
job.
every man should
First
have a
thing
good
anyone
leather
thinks
jacket,
of.
a good
It
suit,
annoyed me, but
a
that
pair
was
of boots,
Then
That's about it.
Years ago, I started getting strange letters.
Yeah, I'm a jeans man. Like every Irish person.
Prose describing murders.
Wear a lot of jeans. I haven't wore a pair of tracksuit bottoms since I was like 17.
Started to pile up. It was a murder cult.
Carne asada torta. What's that? What's that, Bernie? Mexican? Carne. Is that meat? I know chili con carne. Asada. Torta is like tortina. Is it pasta? Is it Mexican pasta dish or something? Cool to collect tattoos that relate to the most significant thing that happened in each place you visited.
His name does keep popping up.
Right. That sounds good. Turn you into like
Next time, give them to me before we
map
find ourselves in the
of
middle
your
of a
life.
horror story.
No big fan of needles, no. I understand that. Trust me, it's not that bad. Like, you never actually get to see the needle, you know? Actually, more of a series of tiny, small needles. So it feels like if you were to, if you get yourself a comb, you know, a hair comb, the heart, run a comb across your arm, or prick yourself with the comb. That's what it
The
feels
page
like.
says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
Overlap is like, seems like maybe between both games.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed.
It's a very meta game. I know that word is overused because of video game culture and all that, but it literally is meta. Like it's messing with you, breaking the fourth wall, but it's also not afraid to address itself, address the past games, know that are you in a game, are you in a story, you know, that kind of way. So that's where the literal sense of the word meta comes from, rather than
Great.
your usual.
This area is supposed to be close to the public.
Alright, let's get into some combat now. So now we have this, right? And we can also shoot those targets we saw before this. Great lighting as well. So we have our little dodge, kind of goofy, but if you know your Resident Evil, you'll know it. You get to explore a bit. Got our flashlight. When you have your flashlight on top of your gun, you see she holds it in the correct style for a police officer, FBI agent, which is tucked under. This also creates a buffer for your gun, so it won't recoil that bad. Pretty cool, huh? Looks like we've lost a little bit of life. So you'll have medicine, but you'll recover health from normal light. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, it's kind of creepy out here. People have died in these kind of places, you know. Like, we don't have a proper concept of the size of America. Like, we have forests over there, and it's nothing compared. You guys, you forests where it's like, well, he's gone, and people will just genuinely give into it.
Casey, you go ahead to the murder side. I'll catch up.
If you say so.
Let's keep an eye out on things to pick up and things to shoot, because we saw targets over there. This is nice. Nice density. It's probably, like I said, probably one of the best realized forests since Uncharted 4. What is this? Parking.
The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules.
I like how
I need to understand this strange logic.
I like how quick
to see the clues
and rational she's being.
Solve the case.
Damn. One minute we're laughing, toasting some marshmallows. Next minute we heard screaming coming from the cabins. This is probably the first time you fight in Alan Wake where you this guy just jumps into a bulldozer and tries to push you off a cliff inside of a cabin. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm surprised how rational. She's completely open to the concept of supernatural. And that's not usually normal when it comes to police and FBI and all that. They usually tend to try and find an excuse and a rational explanation to everything. Does a hike a day keep depression away? I would argue yes. Anything that gets the blood pumping moves the good old serotonin around in your brain. Little Sally Upton's, little Sally Upton, isn't that a song? Little Sally Mega Baking Star. Okay, it's just an old thing. Missing Doberman found on the trail. Oh, yeah, it's just an old picture. All right, let's see, can we get into this place? Yeah, even though the graphics were pretty limited, but they were ahead of their time for their time in 2010, but it's still limited by today's standard. It was hard to get the atmosphere right. Back then, it was all about use of fog, you know. See how they do it here. How far down does this go? You just keep going forever? This is cool. Mirror Peak. I think this is the way we came up. I want to see, can I get into this little place? Look, it seems nice. Yeah, it's a big country, yeah. You guys have a lot with the Highlands as well. I'd say there's a couple of people that go missing every year up there, you know, and are just lost to exposure. You know, obviously there's some sick bastards out there too, but just in general, people can get hurt and lost. There's a couple of places here in Ireland like that, but very rare. Oh, I can't go here yet.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Seems like someone's house though. Yeah, I can't think of any forest near me or journey big enough where you get lost. Yeah, hundreds, but none that I would. Yeah, exactly right. And I think I'd say Scottish people have their wits about them. You know, well, for one, they'd probably just not be stupid enough to go wandering off. But you know that can happen to America. There's a lot of outdoorsmen that can still just find themselves lost out there. Small enough that you just walk in any direction. You're right. See, that's the thing. When most people get lost, they don't realize, but they tend to. I think Mirror Peak was only one of them. They tend to just get fucking turned around.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
No. And the old phone box. It's like a relic of a past time. Let me see, can I find that target I was trying to shoot that time? Sorry, I know I'm going off the beaten path. Highlands are fairly short and trees, but quite enough. Yeah, right. Which is hot. Yeah, you're right, there wouldn't be. But just the sheer thought of busted an ankle out there, falling or something. Where was the... Remember we found a weird target sticking up out of the ground. Here it is. I think I meant to shoot this. What do you think? Just wasting ammo, aren't they? Oh well. Probably some order you have to do it, I wouldn't know. Happens at the Highlands is like 95% the heather. Yeah, but you can bust your fucking ankle. Listen to this music. Might be somebody out here. Ooh. Bust your ankle in heather is so easy. It's all springy and bouncy. You're like, oh, this is fine. You get oh. Yeah, look, the fact that there's light here makes me think that there might be a dude or something. Can I heal over here? Used to be auto-save when you come in here. No, see, it's not healing us anymore, so might just take some heals. Let's see. You only carry 2 trauma packs at once. Equip. Move. R2 to heal. I hope there's dudes around here. Hello? Music though. Come on, come on. Were we here before? Yeah, I think so. That kind of music. Expect someone to be haunting you. I used to love the voices they would make. Be singing fucking nursery rhymes and shit. Alright, where the fuck do we go? Cauldron Lake. Nice. It's cool to have someone else here as well, you know?
Fancy meeting you here.
Oh, and the body's gone.
Drowning.
Yeah.
I never minded.
Look at the fog.
Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Something
Yeah.
around here will tell us.
Walking in a broken leg is bound to happen, so yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it's bouncy, and you're like, you're fine, and it's like...
After we find Nightingale, what then?
I watched a good few people hunting in the Highlands. It was real fun.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting
They're
anyone
figuring
else.
this stuff out too much. Even Alan didn't figure this stuff out this quick.
Monsters, overlaps, rituals.
Yeah, when is Rebel Moon? December?
What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into...
Oh, Jesus.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is.
Ritual. Okay, anything else here? Did they leave like a shape of his body? Oh, there's the...
We've seen this symbol
Yep.
before.
Good eye.
The overlap. There's something like she probably is going to end up trying to save Alan, you know? He's stuck in the dark place. He kind of sacrificed himself to save Alice. This was the shortcut back, right? Yeah, I kind of wish she ran a bit faster. But, you know, you don't want to be too fast. The music's gone. There's definitely, when that music starts, definitely something around. Anyone there? Shit. Uncle up there is a gamekeeper. Nice. Surveying the land and shooting animals. Nice. That must be fun. Have you ever gone on any little expeditions or anything with him? Fucking cow. Jeez, that didn't sound... I don't trust the crows at all. What exactly are we looking for? Was this here before? Lake is a hiding place. Between the cam servers, there's a secret machinery ready to be activated. Press the button. With the button. That big house where the lake repairing. I know at first. Waterline real caldera is made from a volcano lava. Alright. Might be important later on. Surprised Casey's even still alive. Wonder where we go.
I'm getting flashbacks. Remember Ohio?
Sure. The North Side Slasher. But that case was completely different.
North Side Slasher. Hacksling Slasher.
Forest.
Oh. Is that something? No, I think it was just a drop. The fact that this thing is here makes me think I need to go this way. Ah. We go this way already? Oh, here's these fucking targets. Maybe they're just dream catchers this whole time. Here's me shooting at them. I'm sorry. It's important to do as it says for safety. Yeah. Just wander off and climb some shit or put hands in place. I shouldn't be right.
A
couple of
lunchbox
times with
again.
him, but I'm too rogue to be of any use.
Who's leaving these out here?
More Easter eggs. Nice. All that was just one. Remember, it's just a bad day, not a bad life. But you have a good enough, ignore the whole thing. Oh, that's cool, dude. Yeah, like there's certain predators that it's better to cold them off a little bit. Even just normal animals, sometimes they have to be cold and they get a bit too out of control. But yeah, most of the time you're creating a safe haven for humans as well, because there'll be certain animals up there and they start to get a little bit too brave and coming down into towns and that. You don't want that, so to kind of keep the fear up for them, they'll know better. As sad as it is, it's important for them to have a fear of humans. So when you see people with exotic animals and that, it's always just makes me slap, palm slapping, face palming, slapping palms. Yeah, I shouldn't have wasted all that, huh? Yeah. Right, so I'm not really sure where we begin here. Just go back and keep talking to him. Where do we begin? Oh, here we go. I'm stupid as usual.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead.
You see the way you can see the
crime scene one more time, KC, just in case.
On it.
See the way you got the little energy coming off them? See that? Like weird ripply static stuff. See that? Yeah. It's reacting to your light. Because that's the way the darkness is. So this is all a trap, of course. You know, it's probably leading us over here anyway. Nightingale wants to be found. Ooh, I feel like we came this way, but we didn't. Anybody out there? Can't wait to get into some combat. That didn't fully heal me either.
The tracks lead into the water.
Oh.
Where'd he go from here?
You
I can
bastard.
feel something.
You bastard.
Nightingale isn't far.
Watch out for his wiener. Don't be afraid. Oh, I can hear him. Come out, old tubby. Oh, she's back. The witch's ladle. No mystery in calling it being named after its called in shape. They don't seem to give her a name, but we know Barbara. That's why she's wearing like modernish clothes. The fuck is that?
What is that?
I don't want to
Seems
know.
like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Didn't like
My
that.
flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
Remember, when you read the page, it's about to happen.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light
There's a
had
number of
manifested
snakes.
them.
See, that's crazy.
The witch's hut.
You have none.
Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
See, that's crazy. Would you trust these pages? Is it happening because you're doing it, or is he writing it so you... I don't know. Steve Irwin type. No, it's cool, dude. There's something about being out there and just... I don't know. It's good for the soul. Builds a backbone. Different to them there shitty folk made out of fucking sponge. Alright, let's go find the witch's hut. Oh, jeez. Something's nearby. That little thing rolling down there.
This is the witch's hut.
Yep. Something's up there. Yeah, they're not afraid to...
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
Beware, her spirit may still haunt this place.
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
God damn, they've done a great job here. Spooky. We know who the witch is. She won't scare us. We need a fuse
The
for
fuse
it, though.
box is missing a fuse.
Mm-hmm.
I need to find one to turn on the lights. This fuse is busted.
We're being led down a nasty trap, Saga. Get out. Midge, huh? Midge told me today our family's moving away. Hey, Midge. Hey, Midge, I remember was that 70 show. I didn't told that yet. Hey, Midge. Snuck out last night, went to the big house with the lake instead of watching it from there like I always do. Yeah, usually you'd see the diary of the people you're about to have to kill. Turn from the darkness like Stucky. Empty cooler. Someone's been drinking.
There's another lunchbox.
This is great. It's just one. I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. That's creepy. That doesn't give me confidence. Alright, one fuse, but we're not going to get it for free.
This one looks good.
Somebody's
People
in the
should
dark.
really stop littering, though.
Something's creaking in the forest. You must wait. Let's get back there, right? Definitely not going to be jumping on the way back. Mama. Such a small little hut. People probably didn't actually live there. Is that a break room? Place we can save your progress. Oh look, the coffee thermos is actually the save now. That's hilarious. The 3 slots. Okay, not too generous, but enough. Nice. Obviously a quick save would do better.
Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch.
You bitch.
Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
No. That's the ritual, huh? I don't want to do any of that. Guess we got it. Oh, I heard someone shooting. I wonder is Casey okay? Damn, this looks awesome. Surprised you haven't been jumped yet. Oh, am I going backwards? Yeah, they could. If Alan runs this slow, we're in for some trouble. Jesus. Am I going the right way? Mommy. Is Casey on the ground? No, he's gone. I swear I heard someone shooting. To look for the witch's sign and put the heart through it. I don't have a heart. In real life or in the game. If I had a heart, I would love you. Okay. They're really building up with this fucking music. Holy shit. You like quick turn around? Or? Huh. I think we were over here, are we? Some more manuscript pages. Yes. UFOs. Oh god, where's Tom DeLonge when you need him? Couple of UFO nut jobs. How do you like the knitting, hero? I made it just for you. Thank you. I think those are trying to address us as the player. Little jumper. Ah. Okay, where did the bozo go? I think we have to look for the witch's sign. I don't know if I can go this way, can I? Is it a dead end? Hmm? Must have been a reason to come down here. Yeah, damn it. Prison of snakes, yeah. Shit, dude, I didn't say today I saw a white squirrel. What the fuck? I believe I'm not sure it was albino. What the fuck? Yeah, that's crazy. A gray squirrel and a red squirrel, but never a white one. Did he have pink eyes or red eyes or anything? Caught the guy on camera. Ooh. I want to see that fucker. Yeah, it might have been a very rare albino squirrel. Definitely exists. There's, anything can be albino. It's just a rare genetic thing. Like, did you guys see that video? It was like a... It was like an orange lobster or something. Just one of those colors. It was like 1 in 3 billion chance of it. It was yellow. Might have been yellow lobster. It's insane. They just chucked the bag in. Fuck, I don't know where to go. This all feels new though. Maybe this is where it's telling me to go. This is where his feet were. Yeah. Gotta find the signpost. Whoa. Nope. Murder site. Which is like overlap. Which sign? Yeah, but you think it's the same witch sign? Knowing me, I skip right past it like an idiot. I thought it was the one with the hole in it. Oh, it is this one. God damn it. So what do we do? Guess it's just time for clues. Jesus.
I already took care of all this.
Mm-hmm. Whoops, I'm ahead of myself.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Black eyes. Yeah, send the video. Fuck yeah. Demon squirrel. Didn't attack you, dude. Words on the heart, witch's ladle.
Keep trying. To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign.
Is that not...
Push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Is it not, yeah, where's the fucking heart?
Disappeared from the morgue.
Right.
Where is it now?
It's gotta be out here somewhere.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more.
Dark spots?
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold.
What the
like
fuck? Yeah. That's crazy, pal.
It's somehow connected to a tree.
I've never seen something so white. He's just chilling in the park. Wow. Look at the little dude. He's so happy. I have never seen anything like that before. Holy crap. You expected like a few white spots or something. That's crazy, dude. Before I saw it and stopped the call and hung up. Nice.
Nightingale's heart.
I'll talk to you later.
Is it?
While they played cards
on the streets, yeah. What the fuck?
Cool,
find it.
Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Are they really gonna make us go back again? I wouldn't have done that. Going back to Bright Falls?
I need to check the general store for the heart. Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson.
Sure.
The years I spent with my ex-wife.
Oh.
I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Ex-wife jokes. I was hoping for a little combat scenario here. Maybe the next time we go back. I would have just put the heart out here somewhere. Let's see, so how do we get back there then? Yeah. You'd have to go find the shortcut again, is it? Just the right way? No. Yeah, I wouldn't have went back to the general store. It's all good. Seem to have the gift of being in the right place. Yeah, dude. Could be a little sign or something. You don't know. Okay. And just straight through. Okay. Yeah, it could be a little sign. You should go back and try and feed it. There's no way we can go through here without a little bit of combat, right? Come on now. It's clever because the yeah, what the fuck happened over here? Someone's been messing around here. Uh-oh. Hello? This wasn't open before. Maintenance tampering signal was rerouted in the transmitter, even in case the next person to fix it. Okay. Yeah, somebody's been messing around here. See, it's not. I suppose it's not fully dark yet. So maybe that's why we're not being approached. It doesn't matter once there's enough darkness. People just don't seem to care about. No, they don't. I can't believe people still out here littering. And there's like people throwing shit off the back of boats and that. So sick of TikTok and its trends and its stupid moronic people that do them. What kind of sheep behavior is that? Oh, everyone's doing this, I'm gonna do it too. But they literally bring up the whole if you jump off a cliff would you do it too thing. Goofy ass motherfuckers. Oh wait, no, it's we don't leave here, it's that general store. God damn it, I thought they meant all the way back. Ah, fuck. Whose bike is that? I thought they meant back at town. Good, yeah, I was thinking that would be a weird one to come here and come back again. Let's try and do the ritual. Yeah, you should try and feed it. Squirrels get like wrongfully shit on, you know? Like any animal has as much chance to get rabies as any, you know, like just depends where they hang out. Like a dog would almost get rabies. The only one I think that really is badly susceptible to it is bats, just because they're disease carriers. But squirrels are cool little dudes. Obviously you don't want to get too close to any wild animal. It's just, you know, it's just a good rule of thumb anyway. Come on, I want to fight something. There's this damn general store. It's here, but I gotta go around. I wonder what the question mark means. It's funny that they walk slow again, just like good old first game. You know? I'm not. Oh my god! Bitch! Fucking hell! Jesus Christ! It's covered in holes. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me.
Cultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Ew. Look at that. That's well done. I did notice that from the trailer. The fucking blood and guts in this game are fantastic. It's on par with that game Ill I was talking about. Hey, I want the shoddy. Let's see. Check with Lady Fortuna at the counter. I can hear someone screaming out there already. Alright, combat is in check. What's that? Manuscript. Read it, don't be afraid. Saga at the general store.
Saga edged toward the broken door, her gun ready, flashlight aimed ahead. Nightingale said it would be here. The Cauldron Lake General Store was overgrown, left to rot.
Taxidermy
Saga
can
thought
be
about the cult of
creepy.
the tree. They had been here, waiting, planning a gruesome ritual murder. Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store, like it was just another late-night poker game. Saga stepped closer to the door. Had the animal broken it? There was a loud crash.
Again, like the
Saga
Ireland
found
believe
herself
that you only
face
get
to face
rabies
with a
from
cultist,
bats. Yeah.
a hulking
Pet squirrels
figure
see
in a
them all the time.
raincoat.
Hell yeah.
We watch in the night. Wild
What's
eyes
going around,
behind
no
a
one will
plastic
give it a
deer
second
mask.
look.
An axe in his raised hand.
I know, their face buried in the phone instead of in nature. So much cool shit you can do out there. I always notice every year, like during the summer, it's like, oh, we've nothing to do. There's nothing to do. That's not true at all. All right, cool. Nice. Yeah, there's bullets in there too. Thank you. What is that? Oh, that was extra backpack space. Oh yeah, let's not touch that. Yeah, let's see can we get the shotgun. I think all bets are off now. The seal has been broken. Alright, Lady Fortuna. Let's see what you got, Miss Fortuna. And don't forget, update the code. Oh shit. Alright. Lotto Washington. So it's something to do with the code. Alright. Madam Agnet, palm reading, and crystal ball gazing. So we need 3 codes. We tried some of these. So her number ended up being the lot of numbers. Okay, so let's see, how are we gonna determine what this is? Do you think they would have kept the same pattern with the 7s?
These numbers match the ones on the lotto ticket.
Mm-hmm. I thought 137.
I don't think this is relevant.
Yes, 745 then? The only ones you didn't use? Nope. Maybe she did use 745. Shit, should be easier than that. $739 maybe? Did I not already try that? I'm probably doing it wrong. It's easier than that. Just overcomplicating stuff. No, I want 739. Fucking shotgun this early? God bless. And sawn off baby as well. Probably old as fucking could do with some cleaning, but quick slot weapons. Maybe quick slot, but it takes her a while to change guns. Be very aware that alright, shit's gonna hit the fan. Once we hit this, it's gonna go crazy. All this free stuff. Shotgun ammo, really? Jesus Christ. It's double barrel, okay, so that's all you're gonna get out of that. Anything else here? Nice. 1 heart. It's all ours.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I feel like I recognize this.
Careful.
The fridge. The heart.
Ew, she's picking stuff up with her gloves, man.
Like I saw it in a dream.
Nightingale's heart.
And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
To you, maybe?
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. It's getting weirder.
When you get to the map, alright. The Witch's Ladle. See, can we get a little more combat in there? Great start to the game. They're getting the heebie-jeebies scared out of you. Down in the water, there's gotta be some dudes. Definitely could do with running faster though. Very good looking game. Yeah! Nature photographer would be a dream job. Hell yeah, man. Definitely got the eye for it. Official energy sensitive transmitted by some but not all bats. Yeah. Trustworthy source though, exactly. The problem with bats is well they're a bitch for getting stuck in your hair and just bite when they don't know what else to do. Oh. So you can use this as stealth now, which I find funny. Never did that before. Oh shit. I wonder is that meant to be like a... Yeah, it seems to be a weak point. It's not headshots anymore.
Okay, I think that's all of them.
Look at the blood and the guts, man. It's so well done. This might be where we shift over to Alan. We'll see. Alright. 1 heart, 1 hole, 1 ritual. There's Barbara Yeager. It has to be her. You ready for this? Well, that's from the trailer. Yeah. I think it stinks probably. Opening up the overlap.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror.
Sounds like Alan.
I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
You don't want to see that. Damn. Very cool. Alright. Nice. I'm gonna leave it there. Yeah. big old dirty cliffhanger. I'm sorry.